What is going on, guys? You know who it is. This is the one and only Codfather CobydogGaming, bringing you my first little impressions on Call of Duty Modern Warfare Trace. Yamada La Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, that's how we do. So, first impressions. The first thing I realized when I turned on this game was that the startup menu is the exact fucking same as it was on Modern Warfare 2. That was not something I was completely happy with. I would have been a lot happier if they had changed stuff. Mainly that startup menu and the graphics. Excuse me. Like, the startup menu is exactly the same. You've got Spec Ops on the left, campaign in the middle, multiplayer on the right. It's got how much percentage you've done and how much time you've played and whatnot for that stuff. It's exactly the same. That's the one thing I would change about that. And on top of that, that's about it for the startup menu issues. But let's move on to something different. The graphics are exactly the same. The text is exactly the same. Grenade symbols are exactly the same. The winning in the bottom left-hand corner, everything is exactly the same. I mean, I don't really care about how it says winning and that's exactly the same, but literally the graphics are exactly the same. They kept the same sounds as well. And right here, that was just a failed map knowledge on my part, trying to throw a grenade through somewhere where there was absolutely no spot to throw the grenade through. But what are you going to do about that? It happens. It happens to everyone. And something that I must say is that even though a lot of the stuff is the same, like the graphics and the startup menu, I'm in love with this game so far. The guns are so balanced with the exception of the Type 95, the M4, and the FAMAS. The M4 and the Type 95 are incredibly overpowered is what I'm finding so far. Like right now I'm in my level 30s or something. I just unlocked the Type 95 and it is insanely powerful at close range. It is a 2-shot to the chest, which is just, it's a 3-burst weapon. It's just like the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2, but it is incredibly overpowered. But I'll get into those on my gun reviews later. I think I'm using it looks like the MP5 right now. I can't really tell what gun I'm using right now in this gameplay, but I think this map is called Arcaden or something, but it reminds me a lot of Terminal, that is for sure. It's so similar to Terminal, it seems. Another thing that I notice is that the hosting system, like the connection system on the game, definitely is not the greatest. The connection could be a lot better, but I can't really expect that much out of the connection since the game just came out, and that's a fail right there on my part. I tried to get the frickin' kill, and I thought I killed him. Midway through killing him, I go to pick up the ballistic vest because I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. And the level up sound is still the same, but I get so like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like I don't get tripped out or whatever, but it's just, well, it kind of trips me out. But the gun level up sound and the actual level up sound are exactly the same, and that makes me go like, whoa, did I just level up? Oh wait, no, that was just my gun. But otherwise, I really, in all honesty, cannot find anything wrong with this game besides for the connection and the fact that the graphics are the same. I'm sure the graphics will, or not the graphics, but I am sure that the connection will improve as they figure out better hosting systems or as they just change stuff around. Because for general, the Black Ops connection sucked when it first came out, and the Modern Warfare 2 connection sucked when it first came out. And it's, all I have to say is Modern Warfare 3 as a starting game, like starting as in the first couple of days since the game comes out, is a lot better than what Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops has been, because the connection was terrible. It was impossible to get a game with a full party of 6, and even sometimes not even with a full party of 6 it was impossible to get a game. But with this game, Modern Warfare 3, it is so easy, well, not so easy, but it is easy to get a game, and it will only get better from there. And Sledgehammer Games, I'm sure they will, although Infinity Ward isn't that big on updating their games, I'm sure Sledgehammer hopefully will, because I've heard good things about Sledgehammer and updating their games. So I'm really expecting this game to go big. I'm expecting them to patch guns that are overpowered, patch guns that are underpowered, such as the M16. Because I've literally been able to shoot people 3 times, like three bursts with the M16, and have them not die. Let's see what else to talk about. Oh yeah, the UMP-45. That thing is overpowered. Like, rapid fire on the UMP-45 is so overpowered, but I'm not here to talk about the guns. I'll save that for another wonderful commentary, double kill with a grenade. Another thing that I've realized is that the noob tubes in this game are... I love the noob tubes in this game. Not because I use them, but because I don't get killed by them much. I really like how you don't get killed by the noob tubes. Because, for one, they've nerfed the noob tubes, like, to the extreme. They have nerfed the noob tubes. You can... excuse me. The only way you're gonna get killed now by a noob tube is if you were hit previously. You're not gonna get hurt, or you're not gonna get killed by the noob tube unless you're previously hurt by some prior firefight you ran into. And now, or at least generally, unless it's a direct impact or right at your feet, a noob tube will not kill you if it's the only thing that'll hit you, which I was really expecting Infinity Ward to fix that, because that's what took Modern Warfare 2 down. That's what made it fail, was the noob tubing system in Modern Warfare 2. But Modern Warfare 3, the system for noob tubing, I don't really want to call it a system, but the noob tubes in general are just so amazing. I mean, yeah, it's not realistic, but I don't want realistic when it comes to noob tubing. I want fair in a game. I want a game that's going to be nice and balanced, that's going to provide me with a lot of variety for guns that I can use and still do as equally well. And for the most part, I've been finding that to be true throughout this game. The guns are, for the most part, balanced. Yes, there's the occasional gun that isn't, and the occasional gun that just full-blown sucks. But, like I said, you could just take any gun, for the most part, and you can do well with it. The M4, the SCAR, the... I don't know what other guns there are off the top of my head. The MP5, the UMP, those are all great guns to use. I personally do not like the M16, but may just be me. I don't know. If you have some other preferences when it comes to your guns, your weapon of choice, well then go ahead, use whatever gun you damn well please. I'm just saying, the guns in this game are balanced. It's amazing. On to theater mode. I don't really like theater mode. It's confusing. And by confusing, I mean it took me 10 minutes to find where the fuck theater mode was. It's called the Vault. It's like, really? It took me 10 minutes to find theater mode. I was like, oh, I got this good game earlier. Time to do a commentary on it. Where the hell is theater mode? And I'm trying to pull up the scoreboard right now, but I can't. I physically can't pull up the scoreboard mid-game. So that's annoying, but I guess you guys will just have to see what score I got at the end. I did have a better game, but it went through host migration, and I don't feel like connecting the two games together through theater mode. But on to the next part. Ah, shit, I'm out of time. But yeah, guys, I decided to not do a Road to Commander series. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little first impressions of Modern Warfare 3. Oh, shit, they have final kill cam in here. Oh, that's awesome. So, like I said, I hope you guys, give me your first impressions in the comments and what you thought about the game. 41-18 is my final score, guys. Okay? Peace. Adios. Bring you some more gameplay later.